we last left off retiring to bed after the poor Heron gone to sleep being disturbed.
Yes. Fucked up.
So in the morning.
I'm gonna go knock on Bone Daddy's door.
Nothing.
Oh man, my character doesn't know how to write.
She doesn't?
When would that have come into use for her?
I mean, it's not like they were...
That's true. I guess we would have had schools and stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair.
Rebel knew I was going to cut him off. He
was like, oh, fuck.
Okay, so I will...
Stepping in your ass.
I was gonna say, did he breathe under the table?
Yep. What are you doing in the morning? What she thinks.
Is there a big mess on the floor? Like,
I mean, it's not super clean.
I mean, I feel like blood's gonna be a pain in the ass to get up, so,
Unless you're a magic user with the magic spells.
yeah, not that kind of magic spell. So I guess I'll go downstairs and, was it the owner that we spoke to last night, I'm assuming? Because that's why Bone Daddy was like, yo, she's gonna be pissed.
we did long rest, right?
Yep. Fakad? Is that how you decide to say her name?
Oh god, where is it that you take a rest?
Very top.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Go.
Are you in the mobile view almost?
Yeah.
Do I have to be on the main one?
Need to go to abilities, saves, and senses. The top one.
If you have the manage button by your name, you have to click that.
Super rude.
All the way at the bottom. Did you put in your long rest?
No, fuck me.
Okay. Should probably go off stream though. You do not hate me.
I don't ever want to get banned.
Exactly.
Okay. Sorry, you were doing something.
So yeah, I'll go downstairs and if she's there, go throw her a couple extra pieces of gold.
So you just walk up and give it to her?
Yeah, it would be like, there was a bit of a mess. I don't know how to clean it up. But, hopefully this will cover it.
What do you
It's
mean?
just a little blood.
What do you mean a little blood?
I got fucking attacked last night. Yeah, they broke into my room.
She was stomping in the back. You hear her start yelling in, Orcish. I don't think you speak Orcish.
Yeah, just yelling. Oh, shit.
This big orc kind of comes out. You can tell he just kind of went to bed. He's like,
Oh.
sorry, no do job. And just goes back into his room all sad. And she comes back out shaking her head. I swear, you pay to have good health, and they don't even do their jobs.
Sorry.
He can clean up the bloody mess. Since he didn't actually make the mess like he should have, he can clean it.
Okay.
Rebel. The fuck?
Searching the floor.
Go down. Go lay down and mop a chair.
So, I would like to see if there are any mice anywhere. Like any little creatures.
You're essentially just looking for a living creature you could talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the fuck my dice mat is.
Do I need to roll, like, investigation or anything?
Roll perception. Because you're not really, like, trying to, like, investigate something. You're just looking to see if they exist. If you're trying to see what they were, maybe, but... So now he's going to chew on his paw.
16.
Got you on something, Dan.
I'd say you notice there's a couple, like, beetles around. There's a couple, like, flying bugs. Some mouse droppings, but no mouse in the immediate vicinity. God damn it, mouse. She pooping on the floor. Her ear twitches. She knew I was talking to her.
And I'm standing there. Well, I could send a bug in, but I don't think they're very smart. I guess I could just wait. I sit outside the door.
Okay. So, you've handled your tavern mess business.
Probably grab some food.
She gets your order, and she's like, you know what, on the house.
Oh, thank you.
Brings out your food.
I chow down.
How long are you gonna wait?
Until he comes out or gets back.
So you can sit there.
Yeah.
What if it takes 3 days?
I will sit here for 3 days.
Okay, so we're just gonna continue on camping with you then. And
You know what? Okay, fine. I am going to turn into a little bird. And I am going to fly around and look in his window.
Okay, so you're going to transform in the hallway.
No, I'll do it outside.
So you go up the front
Actually,
side?
no, I'm going to turn into a little mouse and crawl under the door.
Well, dexterity check. You find the mouse stats. Scaramouche, you are a tiny
18.
mouse. There's not something for a mouse. What about a rat?
Oh, I want to be a mouse!
Well, I need stats, and if there's no mouse stats, that might be rat stats.
I want to be like a cute little gray mouse with like a pink nose.
Okay, so it's +0, so what's your... Well,
18.
you slither under the door like you're a fucking snake, you creepy little heathen.
Is he in there?
No. The room is empty.
Nice. I slip out and I'm gonna go find this one.
Are you staying in the mouse?
Yeah, I am.
Roll another dexterity check.
Oh god, I'm gonna get stomped on. God damn, dude, really? Oh, nat 20.
So, people are definitely milling around the hallway, and you definitely almost get stepped on a couple times, but you're like, you can't touch us.
Speedy.
I'm going to run up their leg.
Just roll another
and
dexterity
onto
check.
their head.
You're gonna try to do the ratatouille.
Ah!
Or roll into a dice.
What did I
Or
roll that?
so did you roll it into your drink? Because that would have been funny.
Oh my god.
Maybe not roll like
she
that.
would like to rage.
She doesn't get to fucking rage.
Well, it might
What am I
happen
rolling,
whether she's
dexterity?
supposed to or not.
19.
What are you adding to it?
Dexterity?
You're a mouse. You have mouse stats.
Oh, I said 17? Or did I say 19?
What is your plus?
3.
So then you rolled a
Because I said, did I say 17
17.
or 19?
Oh,
Okay.
thanks. Oh.
I thought I said 19.
16. So you rolled 16 total. So you kind of meander around. They're kind of walking, so you kind of like a couple times, but you managed to get up onto their head. And they start doing this shit.
So this one?
To you! You're on their head!
Oh.
They're not happy about things on their head.
Or did you mean you were trying to crawl up my...
Yes!
Oh.
Okay.
This one!
So then, in that case, roll a perception check.
Like, fuck, where are my dice?
Crawl up on some stranger.
You said what? Perception?
Mm-hmm.
18.
You definitely notice
Okay.
the mouse climb up you.
I'm just gonna be like,
It comes all the way up to your head. Between the ears, chilling out.
hello? Was that the
I'm
light?
gonna like, I don't know. You
Nose
know?
wiggle.
I was gonna say, I have speak to animals, but I can't remember if it's I think it's a fucking...
If they have speak with animals, and I also have speak with animals, would we be able to converse? Because with speak with animals, you can talk to them, but they can't talk back. Or can you talk in your wild
Okay.
shape? I don't even know. I'm a druid.
You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for a duration.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Eulie? What are you doing?
Oh, I had to see if Bone Daddy was in his room.
Okay.
I figured, you know. Should I, like, do some investigating or something?
What are you going to investigate?
I don't know. I want to find Bone Daddy.
We could ask the owner when he might be back.
He gave me berries.
I'm assuming he lives here.
He gave me berries. And I want to know what they are.
Okay.
So I have to talk to him.
Okay. It'd probably be easier to talk to him if you were in your regular form.
Oh yeah, I know. But he's not there.
So a little girl walks by with a tinker in her hands and kind of gives you a weird look while you talk to a mouse. You shouldn't let Mama see you have a mouse in her establishment. She doesn't like mice. They eat the grain. She just walks away with the
They
tinker.
eat the grain.
You're gonna get smashed if you don't change. She's gonna come out here, see me holding you, and lose her mind. So why don't you just change back?
Okay, so I've always wondered this. Do druids change back clothes?
Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
you asked that last
Did
time.
I?
She
Well, 'cause
also
I always
asked it
imagine-
on the way to the first session.
I always wonder, like, I feel like,
Yes.
I don't know, I feel like they
It's
should
not
come back
like fucking
naked.
lycanthropy.
Wait, do lichens come back naked?
They rip their clothes.
Okay, I'm just gonna change right there in the middle of everybody. Because I don't know any better. Like, people are used to that shit where I'm from.
Are you still in my hand?
I would say
when
roll
you
a
do
strength
this?
Yes,
check.
I am in your hand.
Not good.
Not good.
7.
She smashes her hand down on the fucking counter, and it really fucking hurts. She's kind of got a bony ass. And it's kind of like, fucking ow.
I'm sorry.
Ow!
Did you push her?
Yeah. Roll
push.
for okay. What would it be? Just strength.
Strength.
again? 13.
So you're gonna try to fight it?
No.
Okay, they push you right over the back of the bar, so you land where the barmaid tends to be. It's a little sticky back there. People don't
Gross.
pour very concisely. Mop's not really a huge thing.
Ow. Like, how do I fall? Head over heels, like, awkwardly.
How would you push her?
You push me straight back.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you go head over heels, you land on your ass, and probably bang your head on the back of the counter.
Okay, I'm asking because I'm wearing a dress. So, like...
You went head over heels, but you landed on your ass.
So, for a second, if anyone was watching, they saw everything. Got it.
Probably.
I'm gonna stand up. Kind of look
Sorry.
around to see if anybody noticed.
Someone's gonna blow real hard.
I'm looking around to see if anybody's looking funny. Is that perception?
Yeah.
11.
Quit chewing on yourself, bud.
Seems like everybody's pretty much just going about their business.
It's sticky back here.
I'm sorry. Why didn't you get down?
Well, you said to change.
Didn't mean right that second. Like I could have set you down on the counter or something.
Well, it sounded like right that second.
What are your guys' passives?
Huh?
What are your passives?
My passive 14. 15.
Yes.
Okay. Continue.
I'm like touching my body to see if I'm sticky anywhere. I don't wear shoes, so I'm like checking how sticky my feet are.
I mean, your feet are a little sticky, but not super sticky. It's more just that like weird, like I'm standing in something sticky feeling.
Okay, I'm gonna climb back over the counter.
Okay.
I'm sure that there's a like doorway, but I'm gonna climb over the counter.
Roll a dexterity check. This time you can actually add your own modifier.
21.
You climb over the counter without flashing anybody.
Woohoo!
Nice. You know what? When I get up on the counter, I'm going to stand straight up and say, "Hey, does anybody know where Bone Daddy is?"
I don't think anybody's gonna know who you're talking about.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of obvious. Bone Daddy?
I mean, maybe the bone part, but I don't know if they're gonna catch the daddy part.
I feel like all they need to hear is the bone part.
You could be like Bone Face Guy or something like that.
Nah, I
That
like
might-
Bone Daddy.
Okay.
Anyone?
So you're looking around?
Yeah.
Well, look at a perception check for me.
Nat 20.
Yeah, Bone Daddy's sitting at a table in the back.
I'm gonna jump down and run over. There you are. What kind of berries are these?
Are you always like this?
I don't really know. I mean, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. What do you mean by like this?
It's a little early in the morning, don't you think?
Maybe. I'm gonna sit in his lap.
Why are you sitting on me?
I don't know. I want to. Where I'm from, we don't have personal space. And I'm gonna put my head on his chest.
Maybe you should learn something. Puts his hand on your hip and pushes you off his lap. You try to fight him?
No.
Slides you right off his lap onto the bench next to him.
That's not
Evil
sleeping.
child laughter.
This is not sleeping.
They get extra. They don't have to take a melatonin or anything on the weekends.
Nah.
So in other words, he's an excuse to stay up all night long. All night long.
Not as bad as the other one. That one will fall asleep. The other one will just keep going like the entrance or button until it's 3 a.m. in there.
No, that one just talks to their friends until 3 a.m.
So
Not
anyways.
anymore, they're not friends.
Who? Why? What happened?
Outside of there.
Oh no.
Or just, you know, let's do D&D on stream and we can talk
The
about it
drama.
during break. How do
Can
you
I
put up with
touch
this?
you?
Hi?
What?
Can I touch you? I'm very curious about something.
Could you not?
I need to.
Rebel!
I need to touch you.
No, you don't.
Please?
Why?
Well, are you bony everywhere?
You just sat on my lap. You tell me.
Was he bony? I don't know.
I would say inside?
17? Wait, is that right? Yeah, 17.
I mean, he wasn't soft and squishy like he had a lot of fat. He was hard, but more like muscle hard, not bone hard.
So can I see his arms, or is he wearing like full-on clothes? Or...
Full on clothes.
Okay. I'm just trying to imagine your body.
Could you please leash your pet?
I'm not their pet. I barely know this herringon. It's true.
Yeah, I'm not arguing. She's not my pet.
I'm not their pet.
Leash it anyway.
Do I even know? I guess I should have asked that the first time. If I even knew what a leash was. Like, is that why would we need a leash?
I would say you probably had some kind of like carriage things to get around. So
Okay.
probably like the equivalent
Yeah.
of a leash.
You'd probably know like a lead rather
Right.
than a leash.
I mean, I ripped her ear off yesterday, so I don't know as though that's the best idea.
Yeah, she ripped my hair off.
It was an accident. Look at her head.
Hey!
No, I'm
What is
just
that
saying
supposed
that
to
your head is
mean?
like, your head is very delicate. Like if I ruffle you up, a bunch of leaves and petals are gonna come off, and then I'm gonna feel bad.
Are you really that delicate?
You want to find out?
So sad that they can't see his face.
I need to remember the fucking camera. That isn't an answer.
You can't be serious.
100%.
I need another drink.
I'll get it for you. I want to go up and get him a drink. Give me like 4 of them.
This little girl is back there right now. Okay, hang on.
I can help you.
She gets 1. The other one does push the other one. Same thing, does all 4. She finds a little piece of paper. 3 copper.
I give her 3 copper. It's so cute.
There are no child labor laws
Where's
in D&D.
my money?
There's no child labor laws back then either.
No! No! I went to Builder.
Oh, you fucking loser.
Bob the Builder.
Can we fix it? No, it's fucked.
Kitten builder, can she fix it? No, she can't.
3 copper?
Yep.
Is Electrum even used?
Not really. It has a weird conversion rate, so most people don't use it. It's too hard for players to do the math of excess stuff. Fuck her!
I'm gonna bring
He
all 4 drinks
jumped,
to the
but
table.
it did not stop him.
Alright, I'll roll the dexterity check. Yeah, I know that look. 15.
You spill some of the liquid, but you get them all there.
See? 4. Now you can deal with me. What?
Is the needing for a comment on me or on how much you are to handle?
On you.
I think it might be both.
A little bit of both, yeah.
Do you need one?
Cause and effect.
I mean, I'll take one, yeah.
I just want to redeem. Takes a drink.
It's ale, right?
Mhm.
I don't know how you guys can drink that stuff.
I like it.
Tastes
It's
like...
bubbly, and I like stick it towards your face.
It smells like... gross.
But it tastes great.
Like salad bread.
I'm over here just nursing away at it.
Probably anything that doesn't smell like the flour probably smells pretty gross, though.
It's possible.
Dirt smells
Do
fine.
I smell gross?
Do they smell gross? I don't know. What do you roll for smelling someone?
Do I roll for how well I took a bath last? I don't know.
Like, do they roll like a constitution to see the state of their body?
Nick's like, why do you people do this to me?
Roll a constitution check.
Me or them?
You.
Got it.
I feel like that implies that I'm stinky.
5.
Kind of smells a little bit like musty rabbit.
I mean, you smell like a rabbit.
Alright.
Kind of musty, though.
Sorry. Like...
You don't need to apologize. I mean, you're a rabbit.
Not technically, but
Do you brush your whole body?
No.
Do you lick it like a cat?
Not usually, no.
Wait, not usually?
No, I'll usually, like, take a bath somewhere at an inn or
Do you
in
use
a
soap?
stream or something like that. With soap.
I don't use soap either. I don't have to.
Wait, if you wash real hard, does a bunch of stuff come off?
If you rub your fur really hard, does your fur come off?
No, but I
Really?
didn't also...
And I'm just gonna, like, go like this on them? to see if like fur will just start coming off of them because you like.
I just start drinking while she's doing it. I'm just like,
Is there fur? You know, like when you pet a dog and the fur kind of floats around.
I mean, it's kind of like when you do it to mouse. I mean, there's like maybe 2-3 pieces that come loose.
See?
yeah, but I'm not made of flowers.
But you're okay. So a normal person, if they rub their skin flakes come off. So why wouldn't my flowers? Have you ever slapped a flower?
Can't say I have.
No, but you sure did rip off my ear.
Again, that was an accident. And you started playing with my ears first.
Yeah, but I didn't rip it off.
I didn't know I could rip yours off.
Also, to be fair, rabbit ears, leaves.
Yeah.
Rabbit ears permanently attached. Leaves come and go.
He's got a point.
That means I'm like, how fast do my petals and stuff regenerate? Like, do I have my ear back yet?
No placenta.
That's just a little bud.
Or do I just have like, am I Mike Tyson over here?
Could you not when I take a drink? That'd be great.
No. That's its best.
100%. 108.
It is fully back.
Nice. It grew back fast this time.
How many times you've had your ear pulled off?
I mean, watching the kids back home, they pull on things all the time.
Another reason not to like brats.
Not a fan of kids, huh?
Not a fan of existence, I take it.
Seems that way.
Do you work to drink? Or do you drink to work? Or is it kind of like the chicken and the egg?
Wishes the tinker put it down. Right now I'm drinking to deal with you,
A
remember?
bone daddy of very few words. Do you have ears?
Where does this bone daddy thing come from anyway?
Got like this energy about you, and you got a bone head. I'm gonna knock on your skull, his skull, whatever.
That's all. Are you serious right now?
Was that loud?
A little.
Wait, okay, so like, do you have a face under there, or is this your face?
This is my face.
You have nothing hiding in there.
It doesn't come off.
So, how do you make out with somebody?
I don't.
Why? Because you can't.
The
you can
rebel,
do-
however.
So you can do anything other than kiss. Does that mean... Can you do this? Can you make that sound?
Do I have flesh to make lips to make the sound?
Maybe you found another way. So you have a tongue.
So how do you talk?
Yeah, if you don't have lips.
Opens his mouth. He has a tongue.
No, but interesting.
I mean, you don't really have lips either. How do you talk?
I don't know. I just try and then the words come out.
I just Jesus.
Okay, well, I need to find out who this guy that owned that dude was so that I can go have a talking to him, and then I can find out what demon did my incursion and go take care of it. So I'm gonna go do that.
You think you can handle a demon?
I'm gonna try.
Are you wanting to die?
Well, you're refusing to help, so...
You would die in an instant against a demon. At least a true demon, one that could cause an incursion.
I want to do everything I can.
It's only a matter of time, because your island is here on this plane, yes?
Mm-hmm.
It's only a matter of time before they start coming through this way.
You say it like I'm supposed to care. I'll just move.
Are you a demon?
Then when the entire material plane is covered in demons, that's still not gonna be a problem. I mean, I guess you look like you might fit in.
Stretches. Kill the bone back his head. Do I look like I'm from this plane?
No, you
So you're
can't.
just gonna change planes? It's just gonna be that one's over. Interesting.
This isn't my home plane.
Where are you from?
Why do you ask so many questions?
He won't even tell you his name. Why is he gonna tell you where he's from?
You think if I call him Bone Daddy enough, he'll give up and give me his name? Or maybe, how much do I know about demons?
What are you trying to find out?
I, as a person outside of D&D, have knowledge about demons and why they don't give their name. Would I know that in the campaign?
Roll an insight check.
What the fuck
I feel like I would know the not giving your name to a
So you could roll an insight check.
23.
14.
I would say you both could, because you know enough about Fae, and even though the tree is from the Fae, you knew enough about Fae that you know not to give a Fae your name. You could probably infer that that's probably a similar thing since he's not from this plane.
Well, since you can't give me your name, is there something you'd rather I call you?
Would it matter?
Yeah?
Really?
Mr. Bone? Sir Bone? Gloomy dude? Kinda dead guy?
I'm not even remotely dead.
Cranky old man.
I'm not old.
Bone Dome?
Bone Dome. I like that one.
I'm trying to be considerate.
Like, I am from the Feywild, but I'm not gonna do anything with your name.
I don't think you
If
could.
that's what you're worried about.
I'm not even from the Fae, so you could tell me your name.
How about you can call me Belial?
Belial. Okay. I'm gonna call you B.
Takes a long drink.
I get him another drink. How much is each drink? Is it a copper?
Yeah, but if you buy more than one, they give you a deal.
Okay. Well, I buy another one and bring it over to him.
How are we spelling this?
Like the demon Belial.
Belial.
B-L...
Bel.
Fucking fuck.
Be.
Oh, yeah, hold on. B-E...
Lial.
L-I...
I really don't know what makes either of you think you could handle a demon, though.
I don't think I can handle it, but I think I need to find my people at home, and I think that I'd rather take them home than find a new home. And to do that, I've got to kill myself a spicy bitch.
I'm sorry, what?
By spicy bitch, she means the demon that we saw in our dream.
No, I mean demons are just kind of hot-headed anyways. Kind of spicy, you know?
What big guy in your dreams?
I describe him.
You really don't know anything about demons.
No.
That's a devil, not a demon.
What's the difference?
Sounds like a devil's more powerful, maybe? I don't know. I had the same dream.
I'm not sober enough for this. Devils are in the hells. Demons are in the abyss.
Okay. Well, then I guess we got ourselves a devil problem then, not a demon problem? I don't know.
That was just a dream.
She has a demon problem. Sounds like you have a devil problem if you're dreaming about them.
I dreamed about it.
Devils make deals for souls.
Did you sell your soul?
No.
One of us had to if we had a dream. I'm banking on you.
We dreamt about the same
Yeah,
one.
I think you poisoned my mind. You didn't even know each other.
Right, so if you guys are gonna have a lover's tiff about who poisoned
We
who,
are
can
not
you-
lovers. I'm trying to get into your cloak, and that's it.
Well, at least she was upfront about it. Okay.
What, did you have a crush on me?
No.
Well, see? You're gross, too.
Fuck you.
But you just implied I'm gross.
No, I just said I didn't have a crush on you.
Well, if you don't have a crush on me, therefore I'm gross. To you, anyway.
Sure. I take another drink.
Do you wear pants under that?
Yes.
I went in your room today.
Why?
Because you didn't answer the door.
Right. Is that the socially acceptable thing where you're from? Just walk into somebody else's room?
No, you can't really walk into other people's trees. What?
I'm going to regret this. What the hell does that mean?
We live in our trees.
Okay.
She can walk through trees. She can go in one tree and out another tree.
Yeah, that's a spell. Most druids can do it.
It's not a spell for me. I can just do it. So, my people, when we plant our seed, it becomes a tree. And then we live in our tree. It's our house. And then when we die, we don't really die. We just become one with the tree. So I guess we die when the tree's cut down. That doesn't happen to most people, though. That's why I'm really upset about this incursion. Every tree on that island was somebody in my family. I watched them all get murdered. How many of us made it out?
You don't know?
I know that some people left before me, right?
You don't really know how many though?
Some people left before me, but I don't know how many. That's why I need to get them back home, and I pat my little satchel.
Right.
What? I need to water this thing, don't I?
I would have assumed you would have watered it last night.
Yeah, I need to make sure that I'm saying that I'm doing those things, though. Is there a library nearby?
A small one, depends on what you're looking for.
Stuff on demons, and I get up and... I'm gonna go look for a library.
So what are you doing to find the library?
I'm looking.
I would go ask the bard where it's at.
Investigation.
I'm gonna go ask her. Where's a library around here?
Just the small one 2 blocks up.
25.
Thank you.
She tells you what the sign looks like. Okay. You're looking and you don't see anything that says library or any, like, book symbols.
Do I see her while
I'm
am
gonna go
headed that
up
way?
to every window and look in.
Some of the windows are pretty dark. Some of them are boarded up. Some just, like, kind of dark inside the shop. Some of them kind of looks like a chick shop in the front. She is walking completely on the wrong way.
Eulie, it's this way.
What is?
The library.
How do you know?
I asked the bartender.
Oh, that's smart. I'm gonna walk over to them.
And I'm just like...
So, the symbol for the library is a pair of glasses.
Do I know what glasses are?
You would not.
That's a weird symbol.
They're glasses.
What are those?
They're things people wear on their faces so they can see better.
Weird. I'm gonna go inside.
Is there anybody working there?
He's gotta pull his NPC list up.
Tim, you walk in, and there is a very tall, thin elf. He kind of turns and looks at you, and he has this very, like, disgusted look on his face. And he has, like, a long scar across his face.
Hi, we're looking for some books on demons and devils, probably.
And incursions.
Well, those would most likely be with all the demon books.
Where are those?
He turns and walks.
Following along.
I don't mean to be rude, but does something smell bad?
Stops and turns and looks at you.
Well, your face, it kind of looks like you're smelling something that doesn't smell good.
She always is rude.
I mean, you just looked very annoyed by our existence.
And who did that to you?
You might not want to talk about it.
You are rather nosy, aren't you? Turns and keeps walking.
You didn't answer my question. I'm just following. I don't smell anything bad. Do you smell anything bad?
No?
No, he's just like Belial. You think he'd be offended by Belial, Daddy? Should I just shorten it to Daddy?
I don't think I
These are the books you are looking for. He turns and walks away.
Thank you.
Mister! Wait, they're a Mister, right?
I think he said, yeah, okay. Now you have me questioning.
Alright, I'm picking out the books. Wait, do libraries exist, or are these just like bookstores?
Libraries.
Are there tables?
Was that meant to be an I love you sign? Will I go back and forth? Because that's totally what you just did. And I love you too. So, sorry, you are looking through them?
Yeah.
Roll investigation.
11. I rolled a 5.
So you're kind of looking through. There's some books that are written in other languages that you don't understand. There's a bunch of different books on demons. Kind of look through and kind of look at the cover of them and what they're kind of talking about. Some of them talk kind of specifically about what the abyssal plane looks like, stuff like that. Kind of more like historical textbook of the plane. There's a book about like historical like times that they've been in the world and like what's happened. There's a couple books that talk about what like the cost of demons and stuff like that. And like what their incursions would be and what that would look like for the people around them. Does she gurr?
Yeah, just a tiny little.
She's like, I hear noises and I don't know what it is.
Is there like a book of creatures?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look through it very carefully.
There's a bunch of different demon creatures.
Is there a Belial?
I'm talking about the creature he looks like.
Yeah.
There's something that looks pretty similar that is demonic.
What's it called?
A skullhound.
Skullhound?
Uh-huh. He looks slightly different. Skullhounds are kind of... They kind of look like wolf people, but there's no fur on their face. They still have like furry ears and shit.
And he doesn't have ears, right?
Right, he's just a skull.
No, quit playing on the chair and just go to bed, please. I'm gonna look and see. Can I find like the devil that we saw in the dream?
You looking through the devil section?
Yeah.
Look during investigation. When the words don't come out, you just skip half of them.
19.
Rolling through, you do find there's a book that like specifically is just the lords of the Nine Hells, and flipping through, there's one that looks very similar. There's a lot of different depictions of him by the name of Asmodeus. Or Asmodeus. Depends on how you want to say it, because some people will say I'm wrong either way.
I'm gonna go put the book away. My book's away.
You successfully returned the books to their shelves.
I'm just gonna look. Does it have more information about that one? Like, I don't know. What kind of shit they do when...
I mean, the book kind of talks about how there's not a lot of knowledge that can be confirmed about the Nine Hells because most people that would give the information
don't come back.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the creatures and things that are from there are too afraid to say much. And the one thing they do talk about is that he is the ruler of the Nine Hells.
Okay.
Enjoying that nut? The nut.
Did
Yeah,
we
I like
find
having nut
anything
in my
about
mouth.
incursions? Or...
Oh yeah, I asked
She
about
did.
that.
Okay.
And it just kind of
I
goes
think I
over...
pretty much know.
Yeah, it kind of just goes over the basics of kind of what an incursion looks like. That it starts by a upper level demon being in the area long enough that it kind of starts opening like a rift.
Oh,
kind of
that's
thing.
interesting. How long is long enough?
A while.
That means there was a demon living on the island.
And so, kind of the process is like it slowly starts corrupting the area around it. And if you pay enough attention, you notice like the nature changes. The animals notice it's kind of like when animals run away from like when there's about to be some huge weather change or something like that. Like the animals are reacting, and after long periods of time where this rift has been open, it can start getting open enough that these lesser demons can start coming through. And the longer it's open, the more demons can find not only their way through, but the more powerful demons that can find their way through the rift. Because at first only low levels can, because it's a smaller portal. It's a lot harder to find, so generally there's small ones that have nothing better to do but literally just stand in this place until it opens, so you can come through. Most upper level demons don't really have the time or patience for that kind of shit.
So it's kind of like devils are like the head guys, yeah, and then the demons.
Or are they completely
Devils and
unrelated?
demons hate each other. Devils and demons are constantly at war, which is something you find in your book about incursions.
Okay.
Part of the reasons why demons do incursions is because they try to fight up through the 9 levels of hell, and they are constantly battling it out with the devils at the River of Styx. So they are finding ways to get through to our plane another way because they're tired of battling the devils for it. It is just very hard to get a powerful enough demon to get through. Your book probably would make mention of the fact that devils cannot get through to our plane by basic means.
Oh my god. All of a sudden my brain and hand were not on the right page.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back to my room, and I would imagine that everyone see kind of like. Do they have like auras? Can you kind of tell what the person who had it looked like. Like, I wouldn't have known all these people, so I guess what I'm asking is, like, holding that seed and, like, touching that seed and thinking on it, would I be able to, like, remember what these people looked like?
I would say yes. Some are going to be harder than others.
Okay, so I'm going to take some serious time, and I'm sitting here doing this. I am trying to figure out if there's anybody that looks even remotely like a demon.
From your people seeds?
Okay. Are all high-level demons humanoid? Or...
Are all higher level demons humanoids?
Or any of them humanoid? Because you said it'd have to be a high-level demon. I guess what I'm asking, so... Asmodeus, right?
Devil, not a demon.
Yeah, I understand that, but there are 7 hell, whatever, he's the king, right? Is there an equivalent for 9 hells, whatever, demons, right? So, like, are there big demons like there are big devils?
Yes. You would have seen mention of princes.
Okay, so princes. So, devils have lords, and demons have princes. So does that mean there's a king demon? Or does it not specify?
Didn't say anything that you saw.
So... I'm gonna go back. And I'm going to very carefully look through. Like, are there a list of princes with, like, depictions?
Wasn't planning on a knowledge session, guy.
Sorry.
That's okay, I brought in paper, I guess I don't have to know. It lists a couple very high level. It talks about Baphomet, Baphomet.
Okay.
They don't really know a lot about what he looks like other than most of his depictions involve horns.
Do the number of horns vary?
It always has 2 very large horns, but outside of that, they do vary.
Okay.
There is Lolth, Lolth.
Okay.
She's a demon queen of spiders. It's hard to know how much of that is actually a title, like that, just like she's given herself, or how much of that is actually like she's a queen.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, a king might be called King of Lions, but he's not a king who controls lions. He's just a dude who's brave like a lion.
Yeah.
Got it.
Talks a bit about Demogorgon.
Okay.
He is known for having twin heads. I'm going to go with this guy's name is Fraz, because I'm not going to spell all his name. F-R-A-Z. His full name is Fraz Urblu.
Okay.
Who's known for being an illusionist. Grazd, G-R-A-Z, comma Z-T.
Comma or dash?
Comma.
What's he known for?
It seems to be that he is connected to those terrible brothels. He's a lusty boy.
I don't even know what the fuck a brothel is.
Jublex, Juiblex, who is faceless.
Sexy.
Orcus the Undead.
Orcus?
Yep, Orcus.
Okay.
Yenough, YeeNoghu,
Okay.
who's a beast.
Is there anything more specific?
No, just he's a beast.
Okay.
And Zugtmoy, Zuggtmoy. She's the
Tmoy?
Yep. A demon queen of fungi.
Oh.
But kind of like with the book you had, it talks about how there's not a lot known about them because for the most part, people who go to the abyss don't come back alive.
Okay.
The only thing they do know is that it seems to be that there is a difference between demons and devils, where depending on where they die, some can get reincarnated, but they haven't quite figured out how that works.
They can both be reincarnated?
They don't know quite where the line is. All they know is somewhere between devils and demons, somehow, some way, depending on where they die, they can come back. Hey, I'll put Zen Rub on you. That's right.
Okay, with this information in mind, is there anything person-wise that was at the island that could be indicative of any of these people? So, was there anyone with 2 large horns?
No, there's nothing that would have kind of connected
Any of
to these.
these? Okay.
I say the only
Would
thing
it
is
have to be someone of this level though, in order for an incursion to
No.
happen? So they don't have to be this high. Okay.
they just have to be of higher level. The higher
So
the level,
essentially,
the
they
faster
don't
the
have to
incursion.
be one of the princes.
Right. The higher the level, the faster the incursion.
And this was a pretty slow one. I guess would I know that? Well, I mean, I'm reading these books.
I would say it happens. It happened fast. It's definitely not. Most incursions that have been documented are very, very slow. So it takes a multitude of generations to kind of put it together.
Okay. So I can infer that it needs to be a higher level, but not necessarily a prince.
Right.
So, because if it's a prince, would it almost be immediate?
I mean, it would. It could start a series. This incursion could start in a little more than a couple months.
Okay. So.
But you hadn't noticed anybody new on the island within a couple months.
Yeah.
So either they were really good at hiding and you never saw them, or they had been there for a while.
Okay. Which is more likely that they would have.
And they just found a way to blend in.
So I would assume part of why why incursions don't happen faster is there's no other way for princes to get here, right? Or do we know?
From what you can infer, it would be hard to get here because
That's
they're
why
trying
the
to find a new
incursions
way.
happen. Okay.
Because the incursions are literally ripping a gateway between the abyss and your plane.
It's like a tunnel, essentially.
Kind of.
Bigger things getting through the tunnel takes the smaller things to get there. What session is this? 3?
2. Wow. I mean, session 0 was technically the first one.
Sucks. grumbly.
I don't even think String can hear it. I think it's just me. I'm sitting like right on you. Okay. Trying to think if I have any other questions regarding this stuff. So, from what I found in all the depictions, could I infer that Bone Daddy is a demon?
Well, I mean, you found something that looks very similar to Bone Daddy in a demon book.
Right. That's true.
So it's up to you what you infer from that.
So, did it explain the anatomy of the wolves?
I mean, not super.
Okay.
Just that some bones may or may not be exposed. The only pretty consistent is that it's typically their face that's completely bone exposed. Everything else is kind of up to that particular skullhound.
Okay.
But that's why they're called skullhounds, because the only thing that's consistent is their skulls.
Okay. So, is there any place known that there are demons? Like, do demons frequent this plane, or do they not?
It's hard to say.
Okay.
I'll say that there's been plenty of documentations of different types of demons being on the plane, but it's kind of unclear whether or not they're frequenting, whether or not they came through in an incursion at some point and never left and just found a way to hide, or kind of how they came to be.
Okay.
But there's not a lot of widespread documentation on
I was
incursions.
like, that one was not me.
Okay. After that, I think, how long does that take us? Probably quite a
Couple
while.
hours.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna meditate.
So kind of tuck in for the night.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Very cute.
So did my parents and all the older Herringons stay there?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll probably sit down and use my sending stone to talk to my mom or whatever and just be check in, see how things are going at home, see if things are getting worse. That kind of stuff.
So it does cast the sending spell. 25 words or less. So what would you like to say?
It's like, hey, I'm good. How's things there? Is it getting worse? And I guess just how are you guys doing?
And then I love you.
Yeah.
So, definitely Dad who has a stone. Oh, hey, kiddo. Been a while. Things are okay. Mom and I are good. Things are still weird. Not really worse or better. Just weird. Stay safe. Call back soon. Definitely not, Mom. I'm like, oh my god, hi. Waste all the words going, oh my god.
Probably better.
Waste all words going, oh my god, you called me.
So then after that, I'll probably just do a little bit of meditating until I pass the fuck out.
Beep, beep, bow, sheep.
I'm just gonna meditate. I'm not gonna sleep.
Okay. So you wake up from your meditations.
I'm gonna go down to the bartendress. And I'm going to ask, I guess I don't have to say that. Excuse me, do you know of any place where they specialize in demon stuff? So demon weapons and anything like that?
You mean weapons that are specially designed to fight them?
Yeah.
Oh, well, pull up my map. Couldn't have given me any fucking indication you were asking for something about the fucking map. I don't think you've ever given me the map.
The half of it?
Yeah, the entire decorated part. because I don't have access to that. Remember, because you did it on your profile. Insert name of place.
Well, we kind of need to. Well, I guess we don't need to know exactly where it is to travel there, do we? Microphone says no, y'all can't have.
Or since there's two of you, I can just reach over and grab them.
Or we can be stubborn.
You're stubborn regardless.
So why are you so surprised?
I start packing up my bags and I head out. I don't have any bags. I leave. Correction.
Gonna leave me?
I stopped by a supply store. We didn't agree to travel together.
It's Lefty all over again.
When you walk out, Bone Daddy and the collection of adventurers are all kind of downstairs.
Collection of adventurers?
And when you come down, Wine's like, you'll agree with me. Doesn't he need some paint on his face?
No. He's handsome just the way he is. Anyways, I was gonna ask, what kind of supplies should I get for adventuring? Like, what kind of foods and stuff?
Ah, you come to the right place. He kind of puts his arm around you and pulls you down to the table with them. And he kind of like starts looking at his pack. Paladin and Fed are just kind of watching him for a minute. He's kind of like going through his thing. After a minute, Fingolly goes, Wine, do you have any fucking idea what you're supposed to have in your pack? He's why I've got the rope. And like the rope is like charred and cinders. It's like 2 loops of rope. Very clearly was at some point more than that. And he's got like a bunch of like components for spells and stuff like that. He's just pulling this all out on the table.
Does he, like, pull out any food or anything?
No.
You didn't get any food.
Well, who needs food? Paladins. This is why he doesn't travel alone.
What do you guys keep in your packs?
Fingolly's like, I keep dried meats, full water skin. Try to refill my...
Water skin?
Pulls out the water skin.
What is that?
Water.
What's it made of?
This one's made out of hide.
Do I know what hide is?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Did my people hunt things? There were people that were not plant people, so yes, they hunted things.
I think she answers her own question.
Oh, okay. Do they make them bigger than that?
They can.
What?
I saw the thing about running the ad, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Because it says red next to it, like it's red next to it, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Because I need a lot of water.
I mean, you can try.
Do they have anything that gives a lot of water?
I mean, there's some things. It all kind of depends. Those are generally enchanted, though, and those can be pricey.
Well, I think that's what I need. Anyways, what other things?
I mean, those are kind of the biggest. You really need food and water. I mean, you could get generally adventurers kits which have most of the stuff in them.
Okay. Thank you. I get up from the table.
One's like, oh, you can't leave me now.
Why?
We're just getting to know each other. Starts like trying to cram everything back in his bag.
Whatever you say, Wine. Bye.
And the name of the place she would have given you would have been Tallis.
Like TH or TA?
Tall is. The funny thing is she typed the name into the map for me, so she put another shit. Since she did give it for me, I hacked her account. The fun part of having access to your wife's accounts.
Okay, I'm gonna go buy, like, the general store or whatever.
So you'll find a general store.
Mm-hmm. Do they have, like, any... How ironic. I'm a plant person that only eats plants.
You're a cannibal.
Do they have any, like, plant-based things that are...
Like plant
trail
jerky?
Mix, yeah, like trail mixes or anything like that. Actually, you can make mushrooms into jerky.
I would say probably have some kind of like mixed nut.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy mixed nuts.
They probably have a few fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, but nothing really jerked other than meat.
Could you say feasibly I could dry out, like, fruit?
Probably could, but it'd probably be hard.
Okay. Do they have any, like, water skins?
I'd say the basic adventure in cat. This was on my foot. Still need it.
Sure.
Then I'm gonna buy a water skin. That's all I'm gonna buy them. How much?
Water skin and all the food?
Mm-hmm.
6 silver pieces. So I'd say about that time, you've woken up from your meditation for a while. You've probably kind of gotten bored sitting in the room.
Yeah.
You haven't heard any noise from next door.
Well, I might check her door before
I left
head
it
all
open.
the way
No
downstairs.
answer. What?
I left it open. How would I close it?
I see nothing there, and head downstairs.
You see the collection of personages.
I'm gonna ask them if they've seen her.
And Wine looks so sad. He's like, yeah, she didn't want to stick around.
Where was she headed?
She didn't say. She asked him what she needed for adventuring and then left.
Okay.
Sounded like she was going to Tallis.
Okay.
At least that's the name that the barmaid gave her. So I'm assuming that's where she'd be going. I don't know why she would have asked if she wasn't planning on going there.
Okay. Thank you.
That was Bone Daddy, by the way. I don't know if you caught that.
What?
That was Bone Daddy giving you
Yeah.
the name. Since my voices suck.
No, I got it.
Yeah, I'm shopping. It's probably takes me a bit because I don't really know what I'm looking for.
Oh. So what are you doing?
Heading after to try to find her. After he tells me where.
So you walk out of the bar. What's she gonna do from there? What's she gonna do, man? What's she gonna do?
Did he give me any kind of indication? Is Tallis like a whole different town? Okay.
To be fair, she didn't actually get any directions. She just got the name of the town.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. Woo! Goddamn.
I hurt my tongue. I don't know if it was the Doros or the straw.
Well, I guess if I don't know where I'm going, I'm gonna go ask the bartender where Tallis is, and
She's like, it's on the other side of the mountains. It's in the Ekra Empire.
that's east, yes? Or no? And you told Eulie to go there?
She was asking where the most likely place would be to get something to fight demons. Those are the only place that have scholars and stuff like that are investigating demons and stuff like that. All the books we have in the library come from there.
They're not real friendly over there, though.
I mean, to be fair, is anyone really friendly?
No.
To be fair.
True. So I guess I just head in the direction that she tells me, and
At this point, I'm stomping back to the tavern, pouting and grumbling to myself.
Could you realize you don't know where you're going?
I don't know where I'm going, and now I have to go back in there and walk past Bone Daddy, and I think he's a demon, and I don't know how to feel about it.
I'd say you probably hear this little rant because she's probably not really trying to be quiet about it.
And I'm like zoned in, so I'm just like stomping, boobies bouncing.
Alright, anime girl.
Everybody still sitting in the same spot?
Yep.
Okay. So when I walk in, I glance at Bone Daddy, get really red, and still not that you can fucking tell since I'm pink.
Yeah, you turn like 3 more shades of pink.
Go over to the bartendress. I didn't ask where I'm going.
then I follow her in shortly after.
And she just kind of looks at you kind of confused. Do you two not talk?
What do you mean?
I went looking for you
Why?
because you weren't in your room and stuff.
Okay. Well, I was leaving.
So you
What? Please speak your mind. I'm not good at people.
I'm not a people, but okay.
I'm pretty sure your bunny friend wanted to go with you. You took off and offended your bunny friend.
Bone Daddy?
Did I sum it up?
We're not really friends.
You're fucking friends.
Well, we're
And Wine's like,
certainly-
they're fucking friends?
No, not that kind of friend.
Wine, do you have a crush on us?
You, yes. Sorry.
I go,
It's Fred. You can tell it's the awkward, weird, cutest thing that she got going on that he finds so endearing.
Well, I just thought we were working on this together. I mean, we went to the library together and both experienced the same dream.
I guess that kind of does make sense. But I don't really think you're interested in seed people, so why would you come with me?
Well, because whatever is hurting where you're from is also hurting where I'm from. So if we can figure out what's going on in both places, then we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I really don't want to kill any birds.
But we don't have to kill any birds.
Okay, good, because I
It's
don't
an
want to...
expression. It just means that we can accomplish both goals the same way.
Why didn't you just say that then?
I don't know.
Because you forgot
Two
she
birds
said.
just
with
like-
1 stone. Okay.
Because
2 birds with
Herring
1
Gone has
stone.
never met Felixie Maya. That's why.
2 birds with 1 stone. 2 goals at the same time.
You can accomplish 2 goals at the same time, the same way.
I still don't want to kill 2 birds.
I'm not gonna kill any birds.
Oh, good.
Does anybody else
Can I get
kind
an
of?
ale?
Does anybody else kind of want to kill her?
Lexi was not this ditzy. She was moody. Not ditzy.
She missed a lot of very basic expressions, though.
Because she raised herself.
Well, yeah, she was a child.
And then we got a fucking social hermit.
Okay, well, bye for real this time.
Your bunny friend is getting an ale.
Okay.
Who says this?
I'll fucking slam it.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Goodbye, Belial. No goodbye. I meant to ask, what are these berries?
They won't go bad. And they'll feed you for a day. Do you pull them out? Like, pull the berries all the way out? You recognize them. from the family.
Oh, those are good berries.
Are there bad berries?
That's just what they're called. I don't think it's really, like, meaning that they're good.
Do they taste good?
Eat one.
I ate today.
Not gonna hurt you to eat one.
Just kind of waste it.
Yeah, right? How big are good berries?
Like a little blue, one of the giant blueberries or something.
That's my assumption.
I'll put them back. Well, thank you. If you want to come see me, I'll be in Talus. What? What?
I'm really not sure that Talus is probably the best place for us.
Why?
You know how people look at us weird here?
Oh, people love me. Sorry, I'm laughing, but she's saying this with a straight face.
Well, they're a lot less friendly past the mountains.
So make them friendly.
Somebody want to help me out here?
Have you made me friendly yet?
You're hopeless.
Am I?
Everybody on that side of the mountains is more hopeless than he is.
Well, I need to fight these things, and there are things there that I can fight them with. I don't care if I gotta turn into a growler bear.
A what?
Growler bear? It's a grizzly and a polar bear mixed together.
Right.
And march in and steal all their weapons. I'm gonna do it. What?
This is not a very effective plan.
Well, if they're gonna look at us weird, if I'm an animal, maybe they'll just run out of the way. I don't know what else to do. I'm not good at this adventuring thing.
Don't
The
you
only
think
thing
people with the weapons are going to guard the weapons?
I don't know. The only thing I've ever killed is that dude, and even him I brought back to life and had to kill a second time.
Technically, the rabbit killed him.
I'll
She's,
let her have
no,
it.
she still feels like she killed him. You know how cruel that was? To give him life and then just take it away?
You remember that I murdered him, right?
I might as well have. I think I killed him the first time.
Mm-mm.
No, was it this one both times? And then the way that Bone Daddy just threw his corpse to the side.
I mean,
Wolves gotta eat.
it's just feeding local wildlife.
Would you rather them eat the corpse or eat you?
Can I talk to you
No, apparently not.
in private?
Why?
Because I'm curious about something and I don't want to ask it in front of everyone else. It's about your face. And I'm gonna lean over and whisper, and what I think you are.
What's wine gonna do? Hit me with a fireball? I probably can't aim.
Are you a skullhound?
No.
Are you related to skullhounds?
No.
Are you from the same place as skullhounds?
Yes.
So you are a demon then. I don't know how to feel about that. Do you kill demons? Why can't you give me a straight answer? I need help. I need people to fight my battles. Wine? Are you smart enough to kill a demon?
Yeah, he's smart enough to kill a demon. He's not even fucking smart enough to take food on a campaign. Wine would die alone. See, I wouldn't.
But he would.
I just don't know what to do when I sit down.
Well, charging headlong at something you don't know, probably not a good idea.
Yeah, well, what else can I do? I have no skills. I can do magic.
So learn skills.
Yeah, but what skills do I learn? Where do I learn them? I don't know anyone anywhere. I know my little island and that's it. And that's basically dead. And I got all these people that I gotta take care of. I don't want to fail. I don't want to be the reason they all die.
You're the one who was wanting to leave by yourself this morning.
I don't know what else to do. What would you do in my situation?
Well, I think that us having the same dream means something.
Well, I'm sure it means something, but it's not helpful. The dream wasn't even about demons, and demons are my problem.
But the reason that demons are a problem is because of how they're trying to get through things.
Uh-huh. Which is unrelated to demons, or devils. Other than the fact that they fight. It's still the demons I have to get rid of. Not devils. Plus, it looked like that was in the future, so I'm not worried about it right now. I'll figure that out when it comes to that.
Yeah, that's probably why we lost.
Wow. Huh. That's rude.
So not only was it a dream about a devil, it was a dream about a devil in the future.
I think so. Like the whole world was gone. Well, not gone. In shambles? Crumbled? Why are you so intrigued about our dream anyways?
Having dreams about devils is kind of unusual, don't you think?
This is what I'm saying.
People have nightmares all the time.
But like with other people in them?
A nightmare.
Yeah?
I have never once had the same dream as another person. Let alone had another person in my dream that had the same dream.
I mean, I guess. Sure, it's weird, but that doesn't mean it means anything.
Do you tend to dream about the future?
No.
I think it was a warning that we need to get prepared.
How do you prepare for a devil? How do you prepare for a devil? This
That's what
guy
we gotta figure out.
This guy apparently knows things, or at least thinks that we can't handle one, which he's right, we can't, but also isn't giving us any information. So where do we go? The only other option is to the place where they write the books and where they have the weapons.
Alright.
You have any better ideas?
I just feel like there's somebody on this side of the mountains that probably makes some
Probably
pretty good
this
weapons.
one! Well, I don't know about weapons, but this one knows things, I'm sure.
You've yet to really give me a reason to give you anything anyway.
Please?
Please what?
Help us?
Help you what?
I don't know. Get rid of the incursion.
Right now that equals death for you, which doesn't get rid of the incursion, so no.
Okay, yeah. Alright, well then help us get there. I know you say I'm insufferable, but man, you should really look in a mirror. At least I have people skills.
Do you? Because you've yet to really tell me what the hell you want. You're just kind of whining at me. Do you speak whining? I know wine does. Crumbles into his ale.
So my people, when we're born with the seed inside of us. As we grow, so does that seed. When we come of age, the seed sprouts. We have to take care of it. Once we find a place for that seed to go, we plant it. That seed becomes our home. It becomes our tree or whatever plant we're associated with. Then eventually when we die, we go into that tree and we live forever. I watched a lot of people at home get killed. There's two parts of our lives, and sometimes, well, always, the seed can be picked up after somebody dies. And another person can plant the seed. And sometimes when you do that, the people come back. They can enter the tree. So I'm trying to find somewhere safe to make my home. But the only place that seems right is the island.
Which has demons in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what to do to get rid of them. I mean, I know that the dude has to be killed, but who is it? How do I find him? How do you get rid of him?
You might have to be strong enough to do anything with it either.
And I don't know how to get that way. Do I just push that off? The incursion's just gonna get worse. And then it'll be that much harder to get my home back. And I don't know how long I can take care of these. I don't know how long they'll live. Not to mention I have to find a place for my own seed.
No, the rabbit's not wrong. You're not going to want to go to Talos looking like that.
Looking like this? Then what am I gonna look like? You know, this is my face.
So change your face.
Okay?
Look, they're going to try to turn Rabbit here into Rabbit Stew. And they'll probably try to turn you into a freaking tree they can climb.
They really wouldn't be able to turn me into a tree.
You're already part tree. That turns an antler. Not everywhere is good and kind. Not everywhere has good intentions.
Well, what do you suggest?
Honestly, you need money to buy equipment.
Where do I?
Some kind of equipment to change your appearance.
Where do I get money?
You do quests, do jobs. Could kill some people and steal their shit. Find a dragon, steal their horde. That will probably get you killed too.
Are there like quest boards here?
Not that you've noticed.
Where do I find jobs?
Honestly, Mirestone. Mirestone? Mirestone.
Where's that?
It's a giant town on the other side of this forest. Take you about a week to get there, but
Well,
I'm going to get you closer to Talos too, so if nothing else is stopping, that might be a good idea. But I'm telling you right now, you'd fetch a very fine penny on the black market. So would your friend.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we've already encountered was... That's why those two people were following us.
What's a black market?
Illegal selling.
Illegal selling.
So you don't have like a store. You do it in a shady area.
How can it be
with
illegal to
everyone.
sell something? If you have it, you can sell it, right?
So if I walk up and steal that little girl over there, I have every right to sell her then, right?
Well, I think the crime is in stealing her, isn't it?
She walks out the door with me, am I stealing her?
I understand. What if I sell myself? Do I get the money?
No.
Oh.
Besides,
Enter brawl.
then you'd have to get yourself out of the situation you sold yourself into.
Okay, well, I guess to Mirestone. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna transform. Outside. Not inside.
Don't get yourselves killed.
a lot easier if we had some muscle, but whatevs.
That's supposed to mean work some muscles. Do you not know how to
What
develop
will it
muscles?
take for you to come with us?
Have you even tried to convince me to go with you?
Why don't... Okay, it's... I ask you, will you go with us?
Why would I? What's in it for me?
What do you want?
Exactly.
You're going to die.
Two little things pop up. Don't let him die. Please.
Would you pay the rent?
No.
No, but that would have been a good idea.
Also, I'm a deer. I've like stuck my head back into the tent to have this conversation.
You wouldn't be able to talk.
You said earlier, didn't he say I could talk?
That was because I was using speak with animals.
Oh, well, fuck. Okay, then I'm not a deer. Just say I'm not a deer yet. I thought we were leaving. Bless you.
She has better persuasion skills than you guys have.
She's a lot cuter than us.
I have nothing to offer you, so how can I persuade you?
Oliver climbs up on the booth, goes, come here, and like grabs into the eye socket and like pulls his head down and starts whispering as like hand like in the eye socket. Leans back. Oh yeah? She nods. Fine, you've got a deal. Stands up. Kind of pats her on the head. Let's go.
What deal did you make?
Did you ask him or her?
Her.
He smiles.
Have fun.